funny thing trying to communicate this to people because on one hand, it's so international and there's so much.
Gulliver's Gate is a 49,000 square foot interactive miniature world. We interpret the great monuments and moments throughout human history, and we put them on display for guests to come and enjoy. So it's a $40 million project that started 18 months ago, and it's a permanent exhibit in Times Square.
Okay, yeah, I'm filming.
So this is New England, and it's really countries.
The highlights are our New York display, the first thing guests see when they come in. Everything from our Grand Central Terminal to our interpretation of Calatrava's Oculus.
Construction has been done. Making space is always going to be under construction. So our applicants.
Our name, Gulliver's Gate, takes its inspiration from Swift's novel, Gulliver's Travels. And Swift's novel, Gulliver's Travels, was a satire. It gave people perspective on their world. Similarly, we want to give contemporary citizens, guests, a perspective on their world. So we want them to see the world as we think it might be, and we want them to see the relationships between themselves, their built environment, and each other at scale. Scale shows you things that you can't see normally in the big world. Gulliver's Gate exists out of normal time, and in one example we show the Eiffel Tower being built. And so certainly there are cranes there helping to pull the pieces to the top, but in our world we've decided that a hot air balloon can help bring one of the pieces of this giant iron tower to the top. In Russia, we have a great traffic jam in St. Petersburg. That's caused by a bear meandering through the streets. So those are the sorts of moments that you find throughout. We have the Beatles crossing Abbey Road in London, and then we have the Colossus of Rhodes, a wink to something that no one has seen for thousands of years. So it's the idea of our founder, Aran Gazit, and it's being built in 9 model shops around the world, everywhere from New York to Beijing, Israel, Buenos Aires, where else? St. Petersburg, Russia, Rimini, Italy, Montreal, Canada, Lee, Massachusetts. The techniques used to build it vary widely. So everything from hand-built, handcrafted models, especially in Russia, where everything was carved and glued and painted by hand, to models that were with pieces made out of a 3D printer, to pieces that were cut out of a CNC machine, and everything finished off by hand, everything painted by hand, everything assembled by hand, but really used the entire gamut of tools that are available to the model-making community to construct this.